Did you know that Oregon has a law that the state will help you assist your own suicide? And what are your thoughts? I mean, like some girl had like PTSD and they allowed her to, and she was like 25 or something, or 26 or something.
And they allowed her to kill herself?
Yeah. Well, like they assist in it. I don't know what the levels of assistance are, but I think like you go to a facility and you kill yourself and then that's it. Thoughts? Oregon's a fucking weird state. This is a weird ass fucking state. Like, you think it's super liberal, but that's really only in Portland, and it's not really liberal. That's because they don't want people to do what they want to do. They want to control kind of what you're thinking, and they light shit on fire in front of the mayor. That's a fucking weird. And then you go east, and it's like Proud Boys, and it's a weird ass state.
That's fucking dark, bro. What the fuck?
Can you imagine being a parent and the state okayed your kid's suicide?
That's
probably without telling you first too. That's insane.
I don't know. I don't agree with it. So I feel like my opinion.
Just suicide in general?
Yeah, I don't agree with suicide. So that's like, that's hard for me to like comment on because I think that's like.
Oh, how about this then? Okay, the Parkland shooter. Would you agree in his assisted suicide?
I already believe he should have got the death penalty.
But so I think that the death penalty is, I think you died. This sounds bad. I think you die too easy with the death penalty. So I think living in prison for 60 years is pretty shitty. But
that's how it is on death row a lot of the times. It's like you're scheduled to die. Well,
depending on the state.
I just don't think you should give them all the comfortability that anyone could afford in society if they're going to die. If they're going to die, I give them nothing but peanut butter and jelly and water, nigga. That's all you're getting from me.
No water.
Like, not even that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And water because it's the humane thing to do.
If you could pick out, if you could bring back a way, like a death penalty from any time in history.
Stoning.
That would be it?
Stoning, straight up. You getting stoned or hanged. Or the executioner's block.
They did this. I went to this thing long time ago. It was like the torture museum. It was like a tour. And they had they had three things that I don't think I'll ever forget.
Give these motherfuckers the guillotine in this bitch.
Yeah, but that's not bad. It's fast.
Okay. Fuck it.
Okay.
It's fast, but the terror in their eyes when they look up and see the blade.
Okay. Just wait. Wait till I tell you these three. Okay. There was one where they would hang you upside down. They would tie your feet to two different trees, and they would hang you upside down and then saw you in half, starting at your taint up. So all the blood's flowing to your head. So you don't die until that saw gets to your freaking heart.
Yeah.
That's pretty rough.
I agree with that.
They had this thing called the pyramid where you would, this is kind of weird because you have to build this big pyramid just to have somebody sit on. So like their butthole goes into the pyramid and then they like weigh down your arms. So then you're slowly having this pyramid like split you in half. That's a pretty rough one.
That's rough too.
And then they had this thing called the pear, where it literally looks like a pear. And you either, for like chicks, you put it up her cooch, or if dudes or chicks, you put it in their ass, and then you open it up, and it's like, it's like a Venus flytrap. Like it just opens up. So it's in your guts and then opens up. But the going in couldn't be great either because it's the size of a pear. So if you shove a pear up your ass and then it opens up and rips your guts out, that's pretty bad too.
I like when you got 4 horses, right? You
Ordering.
One arm right there, one arm right there, your leg right here, your leg right there, and just let the horses run and then split you apart.
But now you
that is exactly what Nicholas Cruz deserves.
Yeah, but people just go to sleep now. So it's like,
Yeah, when you're like, oh, we're going to make sure you don't feel anything. We're going to put this in you.
You're just going to bed.
Lethal injection, I don't really fuck with lethal injection. I like when they used to electrocute motherfuckers. And I want that shit to be like Green Mile, where you don't even have
water. No water.
Like you're just fucked up.
Yeah, it's like so it's inhumane to kill somebody.
But that can also be a dark road you lead.
Well, you're already
the victim's family.
You're already,
you know,
they don't have to see it. They don't have to watch. And they're not making the decision. You're making the decision as the state.
Yeah, like I don't want to, because who am I to tell who deserves to what punishment or what?
So now you're against the death penalty?
No, I'm not. I'm not. I just think that that's not a decision I can make. I leave that to my betters,
Are they better?
If you know more about law, then kind of, or if you know more about like anything than I do, kind of, yeah. I don't think I should make that decision. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, that'd be then you that's on your conscience too.
Yeah, cause my morality stance is yeah, you deserve to die and you deserve to die in the worst way possible.
For sure.
But I don't think I could make that decision.
Right, yeah, until it comes down to be like, oh, I have to be
I have to be the one to make this?
Oh, I'm putting the pear up his ass or
Oh, yeah, it's like that. I could ask for the executioner's block all day long, but I'm not the executioner swinging that blade.
Oh yeah,
that's my thing on
that's
that.
The thing too, and I think that's with like a lot of things. It's a lot easier to say something than to actually
do something.
I don't want to be the guy sawing the guy in half.
Exactly. So it's like for me, it's like, but like if I'm being honest, like the Parkland shooter guy deserved far worse than what he got. Far worse than what he got. Life, you get to enjoy things that other people didn't have to, and you killed kids, my dude.
Do his parents have a role in this?
See,
because you raised a fucking maniac.
Yes, but then also no, because at a certain point, it's on the individual for deciding to do said things. It doesn't matter. He
was what, like 19?
Yeah.
18, 19? You can't even rent a car until you're 25.
It doesn't matter, It really doesn't matter how your parents were. It really doesn't, because you're making that decision to take human life, and why? Because you were mistreated at home?
Yeah, but there's levels of mistreatment. I mean, there's some.
I didn't hear anything about him getting fucking beat.
No. I'm not saying. I'm not talking about him specifically. I'm just saying in general. There's some pretty fucked up situations.
Yeah, but I feel like for him, his parents shouldn't be called so there's another shooter whose parents bought him a gun. That I think they should be accountable for.
They got arrested though, right?
I don't know this guy's name, but yeah, his parents were in trouble for
buying a crazy fuck a gun.
Yeah. For that, I'm with.
Yeah.
I'm like, why would you?
Yeah, what the fuck are you thinking?
What the fuck are you thinking? And they got it, and they bought it for him for a present? What the fuck?
Yeah. Go do something good with it.
Yeah, you should definitely be in jail. Why the fuck are you buying your son a gun?
When he opened the gift, he's like, oh my God, I could kill so many people with this.
Yeah,
Thanks.
All these children I'm going to murder with this.
Yes.
What the fuck, dude?
Finally.
Yeah, shit like that, yeah, I believe they should be held accountable for it. But if your son just decides to shoot up a school without your notice, first of all, how do you allow that? How do you allow your son to have this evil plan in your mind and not know it? There's nothing. There is nothing I could have planned or did that my mother didn't fucking know about, and then I wouldn't even tell her. But she would know something's off.
Yeah, but not everybody has good parents. That's my point. That's my point.
Man, true that.
Shitty parents.
You're right. My mom was the best parent anybody could offer, and my dad too. He was very astute on his judgment and what was going on. He's like, no, you're not gonna be doing any of that weird shit. And he was like, he wasn't even the best of people. He was just you're not he would be like, oh, you're gonna bully somebody, then I'm gonna punch you in your gut. That's kind of how he was. He was like, you're not gonna fucking take off your frustrations out on random people.
Yeah, you're not gonna be
fight me if you got some beef with me. That's kind of how he raised us to be. So it's if I have a problem with anybody, I just go straight to said person. I don't take it out on little Mary, little Sue, little Jenny, little Craig, little David. I don't take it off on anybody else. I just, whoever I got beef with, I'll run on up.
Yeah.
Straight up.